All right, folks, I'm going to talk about this is a very crude recording. I'm going to make a little bit of a comparison. Rugby 25 here. I mean, there's so many of us that was excited for this, hoping and praying. Look at the graphics. It's pretty good. I like it. There's nothing wrong with the graphics. Congratulations on getting all of the licenses. People are very happy about it. All these weird Bangladeshian teams, everything, that's weird. Anyways, I'm going to play the All Blacks, very strong, versus Bangladesh, like a team from Bangladesh, on easy for 5 minutes. It should be a blowout, right? Should be a blowout. But it is not. The game is very difficult. Uh, it's not fun. There's nothing fun about this. And honest to God, I feel sorry for Big Ant that they've put so much money and effort into this, and it's just unplayable. But the graphics looks great, and we're all very happy about that. It's straight out of Cricket 24, and you'll see later why. So it kicks off. Yep, as expected, kicks it out. That's good. Why is the triangle at the top? This is on PlayStation 5, by the way. The triangle at the top is for. They should have inverted that. I don't know why they do it like this. Okay, there's no contest in the lineouts. Passing. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. So I want you to notice the referee on the line there. We'll come back to that later. All right, there's no competition here. They're just going to get the ball every time. Okay, All Blacks stronger, should be pushing them back. That's right. So, see where my guy is standing on the outside there with the circle around him? That should be an automatic. Now he's running over, he's offside. He's just standing with his back towards him. I don't get it. That should be an automatic update every time the ball gets close to a player. This is the only way I score tries, is if I get a blowout with a gap. Otherwise, playing the game close and tight, it's unplayable. The kicking too. I mean, there's no skill in this. It's up and down, whoop, and it goes through. And we'll make a comparison to Rugby 22 here in a minute. This is so sad. All right. So that I don't even know what to say. There's nothing to say about it. Look at the line-out referee again. They'll get their ball. I can contest, doesn't matter.
He goes to the back, going with the ball, mauling their way forwards, pushing them back with this maul. He breaks away from the maul.
It's the whole thing is just autoplay. Look at that. I'm trying to. So okay, right there we had a ruck. Nothing in that ruck. See, if he gets that gap, he's gone because they're faster and stronger. But anyway, let's go back to that ruck real quick. They won the ball. The All Blacks won the ball. But there was no indication that the ball came out on our side. None whatsoever. Then you look at it's very difficult to win a ruck at this present stage of the game development. They should be blowing them over every time. If there's 3 All Blacks versus 2 Bangladeshians, they should just walk right over them. I don't get it. It's uneasy. Yeah, my God. Look at that. They should walk right over them there. But no, they don't. Uh, should walk right over them.
Sends it long and sends it quick. He's tackled well. Just
All right, look at my guy with the circle around, my targeted player. That I try to press any of the buttons to tackle, but only God knows. See, there we get the ball
rewarded for being offside.
offside.
To the chances.
How in the fuck were we offside there?
The forwards ready to side.
All right, so this scrum is atrocious. I'm going to hit it on purpose. I'm going to miss it. The little green space there. The buttons just is not receptive. You can hit it right at, look at that, hit it right in the middle of the green. It once in a while it'll say good, but most of the time it's just poor. See, there was no indication that we won the ball.
And passes long. Where will this one go?
Why would I pass there? Why? Even that player is like, this is absolute atrocious shit. Ah, okay. So I am a gamer. Look at that. I hit it in the green. Says early. Oh, there's his drive, and
He's through the line. He dives in.
I mean, is the programmer sitting there and going like, "Hey, let's mess with these people and see if we can make them angry."
That's going wide. Well, from down here, you could clearly see he
Ah,
was intimidated by the noise of the crowd.
speechless. So I mean, I'm only gonna play this for a few minutes more, just to look at. Can Big End maybe get a few testers like gamers from? Look at that.
One team have been dominant.
The triangle at the top says a 3-player lineout, and the bottom one says 7 players.
Big defensive line out coming up
They can invert that. I don't know why they.
to the front. Able to get a one-handed offload.
Why would he throw the ball a mile forward?
Tackle.
And that's not a forward pass?
Passes the ball.
This is just
Gets the pass
I feel I mean, and then you look at all
Has a look and flicks it inside.
the comments people make online. Oh, it's getting better. It's getting better. This last 2 patches. This is now Thursday, the 6th of March, and I just updated this, and
Tries a pass back inside.
it's gotten worse,
Solid in the tackle.
like way worse.
Tries to win some territory with this kick. He never
Okay, there's a gap there. Oh, he actually passed it.
just steps out.
He ran out of space.
Amazing.
Touch.
Oh my lord. It gets frustrating just.
This throw spot.
So I find myself playing Rugby 22 more than I do Rugby 25, which I
Front. Gets
bought right as it came, the day it came out
players joining the ball.
on PS5.
The ball away. Dumped in the tackle.
Oh, my guy with.
Flips the
See, right there, there should have been a clear-cut indication that the ball was stolen backwards, but there was nothing.
speeds. The try is scored. That try was always on. In the end,
Painful, people. Painful to watch.
Benjamin. Nothing the opposition could have done. Just pure power and speed. Good kick as it sails over.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
He gets us back underway.
I really do think it's the people testing the game. The guys. I mean, they have to have gamers in there that plays the game and gives them feedback. That's got to be.
He catches
I
it
mean,
on the full.
I don't know anything about programming. I'm not a programmer, but I assume that's what they do. And then the people playing it, were they rugby players? Are they people that watch rugby on a weekly basis? Right there.
The referee
We had the ball again, but no indication that we had the ball.
it out.
Which, I mean,
Quick delivery here. Fakes that pass.
So these individual buttons on top of people, when you the X and the square and the triangle and all that stuff, take it out. Just take it out. Nobody wanted it. No, there's not one gamer that said, "Hey, you know what would make this game better is putting individual passing signs on top of players." It's either a short pass, a medium pass, or a long pass. The longer you hold in the button, the further it passes, and the quicker you release the button, the closer it passes. I just don't get it because so many times I've done the individual thing and it doesn't go to the player. So I don't know why you do it. Could it make it? Is it possible that it makes it more difficult to fix the passing because you want to do it that way? I don't get it. Anyways, at this stage, I was just done. I was checked out, and I mean, literally, if you do a little bit of a survey and just ask people, "Hey, would you mind if we remove that because it could fix the passing and make it a little better for us?" People will say, like, "Please, look at that. What kind of a fucking dumb pass was that?" I mean, uh, what? There's no. The buttons are not receptive. They're slow. It's. I mean, I can harp on the passing all day long. It's just poor. It's. I can't think of a rugby game, and I've owned every single one on that you could play on PlayStation since Joe Nalomo rugby back in '97. So I don't know of a rugby game that's got worse passing mechanics than this. Okay, so there we took the ball, but there was no indication that we took the ball. Everybody was standing outside, but um, and I'm not claiming to be the best rugby gamer, but this is just unplayable. So in the future, if you change the ruck mechanics, because you're gonna have to. This, why did he pass it? Oh my God! What's that guy's name? Whitehorn. These are all the referees are all I believe part of Big Ant. I don't know. I can't say that for a fact. Anyway, here we're gonna play Rugby 22 now and make a comparison. I'm gonna take the All Blacks again against mediocre D2 team. This game has got the French flag written all over it. By the way, it's there are all these little questionnaires before the game starts, and it's always got to do something with France or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to those questions.
It's a real pleasure to be
Um,
with Ben Kay, who will be providing his
all right, not inverted kicking. Great, like it.
This is going to be a real struggle.
All right, there's a contest. There's a contest right there to get the ball. Wow, there's a contest. This game is on easy right now, and you're playing against a soft team. So it should be a blowout. It just should. But there was a contest at the ruck, and you know who's got the ball. I didn't kick hard enough, so it's not going to go over. But there's a little bit of skill when it comes to kicking to the post. It's not a, yeah. Okay, he's got to make the contact. Yep, there's a contest. We win the ball because we are stronger. It's All Blacks. This is a D2 team.
They really should be getting the ball out to the wingers.
So make the lineouts, the scrums, and the rucks contestable. And obviously, if it's a stronger team, they're going to win it. And if it's a soft team, they're going to lose most of them. Wow, a novel idea. Look at that. Contest in the line out.
Barrett keeps the ball.
The passing is receptive,
Gets off down.
it's fast,
Sharp passing.
and it makes the game flow and enjoyable.
What a try! How
The sad thing for Rugby 22 is the graphics is not as good as Rugby 25,
Piece of play, all rounded off with
and they didn't have the licenses. But the gameplay is 1,000 times more enjoyable. Okay, here I gotta use some skill. Oh, I messed up, but I can overcorrect, all that stuff. Look at that.
he's got
Jody, my boy, kicks it right through. I mean, come on.
and that's a nice burst, breaking through the defensive curtain by Barrett.
Wow.
Barrett kicks it on.
That was just for shits and giggles. But,
Possibilities out wide. Breakthrough by
I mean, guys, there's no comparison between the gameplays. The mechanics, there's just no comparison.
that move. They really
I mean, if you are a studio that's created this graphics, which 90% of them is taken from Cricket 24, which I don't have a problem with, or not just Cricket 24, the AFL and the Rugby League and all the other stuff that they made. That's not a problem. Nobody give you any flack for that. But
and the attack leads to a run.
it's a good-looking rugby game. It's pretty,
What a turnover.
but the mechanics are atrocious. There's no way you can fix that. Look at that. The pocket, more than enough time, does a drop goal.
and
Yeah.
that's 3 more points for
Enjoyable. There's skill to that. Oh, guys. So I also want you guys to notice, see, the guy that's closest to the ball,
Attacking team keeps the ball.
your marker immediately transfers to that player.
To keep possession of the ball.
So
there was a foul.
it's not artificial intelligence that has to make the tackle. It is the actual game player that has to make the tackle. And if you don't press
Gearing up
the tackle button,
inside the Smith
the
20.
guy goes past you. It's also nice when you do a knock on or something like that and you allow them to gain some ground because you don't want to go for the scrum.
Down under real
But look at the scrums. This clear definitive skill that needs to be accomplished. You need to accomplish something to win this scrum.
Attacking options here for the number 9.
They're moving the ball well.
It's a ruck.
Kept
Contest again. Clear. The color of that ring shows, okay, I have the ball. I have secured it now.
Big build up, Ben.
But in Rugby 25, there's nothing like that. Because I want to secure the ball sometimes, look around, what can I do? Should I kick? There's none of that. Alright, so I have to take the win into consideration, bend the ball a little bit. Guess what?
Yes. 29 nil.
Skill took that ball over.
lucky boots on today.
Recovered by Whitelock.
Anyways, this is
Sent into touch by Whitelock. Well, here they are, shortening the line out. Just 5 in it.
alright, I can contest again.
That throw's been intercepted.
So, yeah.
They pile into the ruck.
They still have control of the ball.
Alright, guys. I don't know if anybody. You know what's the craziest thing is? I see so many of the YouTube influencers talking about,
Skillful handling.
oh, the game's getting better and all that stuff. I swear to God, they must be getting paid or something to make those comments.
It's a ruck.
Because,
Smith breaks
and I mean, I even look at a few of the guys
goal attempt.
that makes comments on Facebook and on X.
Signals the end.
And it's like, oh, so much better, so much better. It's got to be bots, or it's got to be people that's paid off and stuff, because it literally gotten worse. The last 2 updates made the game absolutely unplayable. Here's Cricket 24, and I like Cricket 24. I can't lie about it. It's a nice game. It's nice mechanics. I enjoy it. And me and millions of Indians playing it cannot be wrong. That's it's a very enjoyable game. But if you go through the umpires that this game has, and I have to make a comparison to the referees, it's all Ross's faces in here, and the gentleman Matt Whitehorn that does the. There is. So here's an umpire for the. There is. There's a rugby ref. You know. So we know you took most of the graphics of your cricket game, but that's fine. Nobody complains about it. There's a graph. It looks like rugby players. That's what they look like. So you've got the mechanics, you've got the faces, you got all these things. Mechanics. You've got the structure of the actual player, and you've got all the licenses and stuff. But the mechanics of the game is, I mean, just atrocious. If you don't fix, here's the thing: get yourself a few gamers. A couple from South Africa, a couple from New Zealand, a couple from England, a couple from France. Fly them over. Sit them down in front of the programmers and ask them to help you. Anyways, please make some comments what you guys think needs to be fixed. Thank you very much.